Good evening. A very special night where we look back at the championship winning side, that is Bromley Green Reserves. Alan.
Well, what can you say? Unbelievably good. Early in the season they lost by 9-1, eliminated from every cup competition, and some were even tipping for relegation. And to turn it around, absolutely magnificent.
Mark?
Well, absolutely, Gary. You know, okay, some in the media were saying some of the players were too old.
Perk.
Too overweight.
Lock-it.
And in some cases, Gary, too addicted to drugs.
Take your pick.
But the league title was won, so, you know, the proof's in the pudding, Gary.
Yeah, unless Marouin's eating it.
Thanks, guys. To talk you through the team, John Motson.
Well, thanks very much, Gary. As with all great sides, you need a great defence, and Bromley Green Reserves conceded fewer goals than anyone else in their division. Well, you've got the goalkeeper, James Howard, of course, the best in the league. Not my words, the words of assistant Andy Williams.
Also, you know, you got the signing of Hodges, who was absolutely instrumental, despite having a haircut like Alan Shearer.
You know, Kevin Quinn, you know, looks like he should be studying the big issue, but brought out retirement like the great Stephen Carr and defended magnificently all year.
Also, guys, a defender who played his part, that's the guy from Folkestone, James Cross. Now, they say he looks a bit like Herman Haridason. What about him, guys?
Well, he looks like Haridason for sure, but one thing Haridason never did was bottle it.
Well, harsh but fair there. Let's talk about the man now. Who is the man mountain? Tommy Lockett. Inspirational both on and off the field, guys.
Well, what can you say? You know, Basted, he was unbelievably good. Well, I say unbelievably. He did miss a penalty kick, but we all make mistakes.
Yes, and just another quick point on that man. He's officially the only player I've ever known to wear a packet of cheese and onion crisps over his genitalia whilst a team talk's taking place. Extraordinary stuff.
Ooh, smelly.
Although, that's not the cheesiest thing you'll find in the dressing room, eh, Manners?
And how could we forget about the veteran Terry Perk, well into his 50s, and his reading of the game and motivational team talks were key to the team's success. In fact, we're lucky to have one of those right now.
Right, I know we're 5-0 down out there, I know people are finding it fucking hard, but these are the games you learn from. You learn about yourself, you learn about your teammates, and you learn about being a man. It's like when we all used to play football on the playground at school.
Aha! Welcome, now seriously welcome to Alan's Football Chat Back, where I, Alan Partridge, talk to pundits, personalities, people, and chat back. It's Bromley Green Reserves, it's a football-sized hot potato, Terry Tibbs. Catch!
I've been working in the football industry for 25 years, right? And I've never seen a midfield quite like this one. I tell you, Paul Barron, right? Throws up every time. Now, that's no way for a footballer to behave at half-time. But I tell you what, he can pass the ball through the eye of a fucking needle. Much love.
Outrageous. Let's talk Lee Milton. Gordon Ramsay.
Fuck me, yes. Lee ate at my restaurant at the beginning of the season. Boy, was he a fat little fucker. But as the season went on, he got fitter, lighter, and was the key ingredient to the success of the midfield. So, Lee, don't fucking stop. Even if you've reached 600 fucking games, yes? Come on.
Thanks very much. That's our talk. Tom Wellham and Jason Thomas with Ricky Gervais.
Oh, God. I bloody love football. Oh, just a bit. Oh, these two, bit like myself, work out. Oh, big time. Oh, fit body, fit mind, innit? So, ooh, what? Just shows what steroids can do then, doesn't it? Eh? Oh, hang on. Oh, I put a vest on. I'm gay. See you later.
Thanks, Ricky. Dwarf, midget, pixie, and goblin are all words that have been heckled at Tad Greenfield. But there's more to him than just his Ronnie Corbett-like frame, as Glenn Hoddle explains.
You know, when someone asks what's the best performance of the season, you know, it's got to be Ted Greenfield away at New Romney. Touch, technique, passing, and, you know, jumping the height of a crossbar to actually head off the line. You know, truly outstanding performance that day.
Hey, I tell you something, you know, if we're talking best goal of the season, Fitz for me, you know, runs the whole length of the pitch against Canterbury City, and I'm telling you what, great finish, you know, he's like a greyhound on acid, and I'm telling you, I'd love it if he's wearing his long johns tonight. Love it.
Extraordinary. Thanks for that. Now let's talk Rob Clarke and Keegan Strand with Mark and Alan.
Well, what can you say about Rob Clarke? Cracking left foot and such a great communicator on the field.
Yeah, if you wanted the sound of your mum screaming at you from the left wing. Unbelievably irritating.
Apparently, guys, the biggest challenge he's had all season is explaining to his wife why he's late home for dinner.
And of course we've got Keegan Strand, great commitment and desire, great determination, truly a great ambassador for the Green.
Yeah, it's just such a shame, always out of injuries. I was going to call him Sick Note, but instead I think we'll have to call him Sick Book.
No, Sick Encyclopedia.
I think let's just call him Sick.
Bromley Green reserves have been waiting 5 long years to bring the title back to the Swan Ground, and you can't ignore the strikers.
Unbelievable, Jeff. Mallory smashed one all with his left foot. Stapleust destroyed by the man they call the Unit. Unbelievable.
And Hallett goes through. Oh yes, a hat-trick for Kenny Hallett, and a lovely backflip to celebrate. Lovely stuff. Ryan Strand through now, and Strand gives Bromley Green the lead against Bearsted. And is that the goal that clinches the title? Fitzgerald now takes up the ball, and he's got a bit of space now. Oh, crosses it in, and it's fantastically volleyed home by Webster. And Bromley Green take the lead against Canterbury City, and this could well prove their most important goal of the whole season. Extraordinary stuff. Unbelievable to think that Ashley Webster was top goal scorer with 8 goals. Tom Wellham scored 7 from midfield. Just shows how prolific all the strikers were. Good night.
It's time to face Andy Williams.
Chucker, I'm with my little friend, how you say, and Williams. Yes, and your assistant, so what do you do?
Like Trev said, I assist.
Yes, and this is a strange voice you have, and
like Trev said, same as last week, lads. Lots of passion, lots of commitment out there.
yes, and you're Trevor, how you say, a man who does with other men, yes, you say, that's better, boys.
No, when I say that's better, boys, I mean, that's better, well played, like Trev said.
Chucker, Elder Williams, a man who speaks like a farmer. Wah.
So, let's talk Trevor Strand. Roy Hodgson.
Well, what can you say? Very, very astute. Tactics second to none, and of course, particularly meticulous in all preparations. If I had to guess, I'd probably say 20.
Alex Ferguson.
Well, as a Marvets manager, there's no question that. But I've got to say at least 25,
Steve Bruce.
Well, one thing he always does do is chat about referees all the time, and they're not going to win the game with 10 men. I'm not surprised now he's got 200 quid for the best disciplinary record. I'd say 50 for me.
Harry Redknapp.
Well, what can you say about the bloke? He's a top fella, he's a great bloke, but, it's got to be around 80.
So, top man, don't you think?
Yeah, but I can tell you the exact figure. Last season, Trev Strand clocked up over 235 sunbed sessions. Unbelievable.
I tell you what, Gary, no wonder sometimes you got a bit hot under the collar.
Good night.